rolls from Jimmy the Baker several times, but never before have I been able to see the pumpkin cinnamon rolls. Okay, we're talking pumpkin cinnamon rolls. Now here's what we have. I'm going to just show you. You'll see them right down here. Here are the cinnamon rolls. Here are the pumpkin cinnamon rolls. You can choose one or the other. However, you can get 12 of the cinnamon rolls or 12 of the pumpkin cinnamon rolls, or you can get 24 cinnamon rolls or 24 pumpkin cinnamon rolls, or even the best thing, here's what I do. Get the 24 and get 12 of each. That way, everybody's happy. If you order the set of 12, it's $38.50. If you order the set of 24, it's $62.50. And because you order the 24, you get a stock up and save price, which actually saves you $14.50. So the best thing to do is get the 24. They come, you can put them in the freezer, you can put them in the refrigerator. They last a long, long time. And the best part, too, is for every 12 that you get 2 containers of the icing. The icing is also just as good as anything you've ever tasted anywhere. But Jimmy Tanico is Jimmy the Baker, and he has been baking for many, many years. He has brought so many things to QVC. And what do you got? Got a little bit of dough there, Jimmy, it looks like.
This is where it begins, right here. Right. It's all about the dough.
Yeah.
It's all about the dough.
And let's talk about it. What makes your cinnamon rolls or your pumpkin cinnamon rolls the best?
So what makes best is right here, and that's because I didn't make this morning. I made it yesterday. And we age our dough 24, 36, even up to 48 hours.
Wow.
That's the way they did it in the old days. The old timers would come into their bakery on a Monday. They'd make all their doughs for the week, their breads, their sweet breads, and all that stuff. That's what we do. That's how I was taught. Now, a lot of the big guys start off with a dough in the morning, and by the end of the day, cinnamon rolls are out the door. They could do okay with that, but you're not getting the fluffy fermentation, that overnight dance with the flour and the sugar and the butter and all that stuff. That's where it begins.
Here's the thing. These sold out last November. We have not seen them yet this year. You're seeing them for the first time this year. And the easy pay goes away at the end of the day. I also want to explain this part because they each come individually packaged. And that's part of the, obviously you make the dough so beautifully, you make the icing so beautifully, but the fact that they stay in these little pouches individually keeps them fresher longer. And explain why you have them baked in that little cup.
Well, the cup is really a find for me because we were baking them in groups and people were slicing them and getting uneven slicing. When you bake them in the cups, you achieve a few things. Number one, that paper does not allow the outside of the bun to get all crusty. By baking in paper, paper is just not a good conductor of heat. So you get a really soft bake from the outside in. That's number one. Number two is individual. They're in a wrapper, they go in your freezer, and you will find that this bun, after it's been frozen and thawed, comes alive even more. Something about the freeze-thaw process with this dough gives it more of a cakey texture. So you have the convenience of the wrapper. And by the way, when you get these, you're gonna put whatever you're gonna put in the freezer. Take out what you want, completely unwrap them. Take the baking paper completely off, goes on a microwave plate for 20, 30 seconds, and you're good to go. Cream cheese icing on top. The pumpkin is an updated updated version of this. Well, Mary, that dough is flour and water. But because pumpkin is mostly made up of water, our pumpkin dough is not flour and water, but just about all flour and pumpkin. So there's you get more pumpkin than you do water in the dough. That's number one. And then you got the spices, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, plenty of pumpkin, because we want it to scream pumpkin. We want it to scream fall. We want it to scream Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's why I love the fall, winter spices.
And here's the best part. They ship out right away, so that you're going to be able to get them very, very soon. I want to remind everyone what we have here. This, you can get 12 in the cinnamon rolls, or 12 in the pumpkin rolls that have cinnamon on them as well. Or you can get 24 cinnamon rolls or 24 pumpkin rolls, or what I say is get the 24, but then get 12 and 12. That's called the combo. With every 12 you order, you get 2 full containers of the icing. You don't have to skimp on the icing when you put that on. And here's the best part. I mean, like I said, I've had these many times, and you put it in the microwave, like literally 20 to 25, 30 seconds, depending upon your microwave, and it tastes so fresh, so yummy. I'm telling you, nobody would know that anybody else made these except you. You would think that you're the one who made them. I'm gonna try the pumpkin for the first time. I've never tried the pumpkin. I'm not gonna take quite such a big bite as I did last time, but anyway.
You're going to find that that cream cheese icing really complements the spices.
Yeah.
It brings out, for me, it brings out the nutmeg and the clove in it. We didn't overdo the clove because clove is so strong, but nutmeg, it should say nutmeg, it should say ginger. I have to say that particular cinnamon roll, the pumpkin cinnamon roll, is something I look forward to making all year round because I love the holiday and Christmas spices.
Oh my gosh. Can I just say, Jimmy, hang on one second.
Go ahead.
These are flying out. So if you want to order these, it's M65719. They will ship out right away. When they come, you can put them in the fridge, the freezer. You can start eating them right over whatever you want. You can choose whether you want 12 or 24. If you order the 12, you choose between the cinnamon rolls or the pumpkin cinnamon rolls. If you choose the 24, you can get 24 of these cinnamon rolls or 24 of the pumpkin, or you can do a combo of 12 and 12, which is really, really nice. But the key here is we have not seen these since November. They are the first time back on the air. And by getting the 24, you stock up and save. If you think about it, the 12 are $38.50 and $38.50. That would cost you $77 to order 2 sets of 12. Get the 24, pay $14.50 less at $62.50, and you will not regret it. Trust me, you will be super duper happy. And one thing about your frost or your icing, like I keep mine in the freezer until I'm ready to use it, and then I let it thaw out for about a half an hour, and then you can refreeze it, right?
Yes, absolutely. You can actually, in my home, we keep one in the fridge and one in the freezer.
Yeah.
If you really want to keep it, if you want, you could keep it out at room temperature for several days. It really is an icing, but it does. I like to heat up the bun and put take the icing out of the refrigerator and put the cool icing on top of the warmed up bun and let it melt in. That to me, the cold icing against the hot bun really gives you a nice flavor profile.
I'm telling you,
got a big smile on your face.
Trust me,
got a big smile on your face.
Oh man, I'm telling you, these are the best, the best. Jimmy, thank you so very, very much. What a pleasure to have you in my fall show today. Thank you so much.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Okay. And 1,400 sets already ordered. Continue to dial in and get that, and they will come to you, and you will say, oh my gosh, Mary Beth was right. In the meantime, let's talk